Welcome, everyone, to episode 97 of the Break Time Banter. I'm your host, Brett Erickson, and we are in the fourth episode of the BTB Marathon Special.
Let's go.
Concluding with episode 100.
Hey-o.
Woo! Folks, as always, I am joined by the tall redhead himself, Isaiah Miller.
Let's go.
And the new co-host himself, Grant Jones.
Yes, sir.
And folks, we have the first planned guest of the podcast of this entire session.
That's
The first planned guest of this entire session that we're doing. We are joined by one of the biggest fans of the show, the two-time guest. Please welcome to the show the lawn mowing master himself, Isak Olson.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Thanks for being on the show. You guys need to watch this episode because Isak already has a nice tan going on.
Yeah,
from
you
mowing.
do.
Just see my watch tan.
Oh, do you want to blind the audience for a second?
Yeah, I should.
You guys ready for this?
Dude, it's bad.
Oh my goodness.
Silence.
The suspense.
Oh,
Oh wow!
Whoa. That is
Coach,
crisp.
that's only like
That is-
that's
it's
only
only
like,
May too.
yeah, it's only like a week and a half of mowing.
Wow.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Crisp.
Just wait for like June.
Goodness.
Wow.
But Isak, welcome back to the show.
Let's go.
We were talking about Isak. I sent out the messages last night, and Isak was a quick responder because I accidentally said that we were doing it tonight. So he thought, he was like, whoa, what are they, like, how in the world are they doing that? But then I clarified, like, oh, no, sorry, tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow.
Well, I saw you walking up to Heritage. I was like, wait, how can he be recording right now if he's walking up here? I was so confused.
Little known secret.
There's
I can
two
be,
Bretts.
I can be in two places at once.
What?
It's known.
Two doppelganger.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, so actually, my doppelganger was, like, bald Brett.
It's Paul Brett.
What?
Remember when I had that terrible haircut?
haircut?
Have I shown you that photo?
Yeah, to me it wasn't that bad though. Like you make it seem like you were actually like bald.
Did you
I
see,
mean-
like, the first...
Have you seen the photo?
Maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm thinking.
Oh,
I,
dude.
I don't know if
You
you've
You
seen the
better
first
show it to
photo.
Show me the photo.
You're
It's
missing out.
It's on my phone.
I suppose.
I'll show you later. But
Okay, fair.
it was pretty.
Have you
pretty
heard
insane.
that podcast episode?
Which one?
The one of his haircut that's gone that went wrong.
Who's the guest on it?
I think it's just me and
Yeah,
Grant.
it's just me and Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have listened
Dude,
to
have
it
you listened to
know.
every episode?
I have not now.
because well,
I've already
we
talked
were-
about it.
okay.
I'm probably at like 80 or so. So I've
that's pretty
listened
good.
to a lot of them.
That's good. That's
Especially, I've listened to like all the old ones, but then I like stopped when they took like the break, and then it took me a while to get back into it. So
yeah, and plus during that time
bitty.
we were getting ready for the disc golf trip, so we were
Yeah.
pretty busy.
That's
I feel like I'm pretty much caught up, but I'm one episode back because I haven't listened to Max. But other than that,
That's
I
a
feel
good
like, Yeah,
That's a good one.
I really enjoyed
Yeah,
that one.
I know we keep referencing Max the drummer boy, but
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's really good.
It is.
The stories he tells, dude, spot on.
He has a story for
Spot on.
every single moment in his life.
It's so good.
Well, man. Anyways, we are over 3 hours into this.
Yep.
not me.
Let's
Not
I'm
as a little less.
I just started, so
Yeah, Isaac and I are
Isaac's
chill.
here.
I'm ready.
Yeah, but Isak was great to have him back on. Like we've said, he's been on twice. He's been on with Phoebe.
That's right.
Very fun episode.
Yo,
That was
I can't-
before. That was before you had Everett.
Yeah,
Everett.
that's wild.
That's crazy.
That feels so long ago.
Because Phoebe was pregnant, I think, at the time.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember all that we talked about in that episode. All I remember is ketchup.
Yeah,
Ketchup soda.
we talked about Isaac's love for ketchup, and that Isaac has
yes.
tried ketchup soda.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good.
I remember that.
You gotta
episode,
try it.
actually.
There's like soda shops that are like different flavors.
Oh yes.
Great.
Crazy.
Great.
There's like a ranch soda too.
I don't
Yeah.
love ketchup.
You had that
though.
one?
No, but
That would be.
it would be interesting.
I don't know. I would try it. But just
It would be really interesting.
I don't know how I feel about those random flavors of
Yeah.
soda, but you can listen to that episode.
It's a
to
lot of
find
cane
out.
sugar.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of
believe
cane
that,
sugar.
And then Isaac was also on the second Christmas special.
Yeah.
Grant
sir.
Jones.
That was fun.
That was a fun
was a
time.
good one.
We
That
were
was good.
singing quite a bit. So
Yes, we did sing a lot. Sure, we called Isaiah.
Yeah, I got a call.
I remember
Every year.
Every year I get a
You
call.
just gotta have to expect it.
I do.
I just love from our end. I don't know why it's so funny because like
shouldn't
people
be
pick
that
up,
funny.
Hello, we wish.
The way you answer it too every time.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure. Wait, that was two. Was
It's
that last year?
2023?
No, it wasn't last year.
No.
Last year, Grant and I did it by ourselves. I
Just say
believe.
ours was 2 years ago.
But yours was the second time we did it, so I believe it was 2 years ago.
Okay. Well, I was
feels
just
so
thinking of
long ago.
Man, that
last
is
time.
crazy.
That's wild.
They called me and I was literally caroling with my youth group.
No way.
And so I saw the call from Brett and I knew it was happening. And so I put it on speakerphone and then you guys hang up like right after. And then the youth that were with me were like, what just happened? I'm like, you had to be there.
All the
You don't
Blake
understand."
stares.
Yeah.
Huh? You just got prank caroled while you were caroling. Psych.
Inception.
Inception.
Carolception.
Ooh, that's good. Curlception.
But we're just about, after this episode, we'll be over halfway through the marathon special.
Doesn't
make
feel
it.
that bad, honestly.
Yeah, I feel
go.
pretty good.
I'm feeling
I
good.
The
haven't
first
even,
half is the worst part.
I haven't even
obviously.
finished one bubbler.
Oh, I finished mine.
I finished mine.
Oh, dude, you're slacking.
I always,
Gotta pick up the
it
pace
always
over
takes
there.
me
He's
forever.
very slow.
Dude, it always takes me forever to
I
finish
can drink
mine.
those in like 5 minutes.
I wish
Yeah.
I should have kept up on the caffeine count for
the trip. Yeah.
'Cause I was
How many
like-
bubblers a day? Like that
Yeah,
count?
we tried to
Yeah,
count.
but
Like
Brett
bubbles
does
per day
not
count?
drink that much caffeine, and I am
know.
a caffeine fiend. And so I had like triple or so
Oh my word.
Holy.
amount he
Yeah,
had.
we
my
started keeping track of like our caffeine count, milligram count,
Oh.
and I just had like a bubbler a day.
I'd have like a Red Bull, a cup of coffee, and then a
Oh my
bubbler
dude.
later on.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And you're not even the one driving.
No,
You probably still fell asleep in the car.
I think I
A
fell
little
asleep
bit?
twice.
Only
so far.
twice.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I tried, man. I tried. It was just really tough sometimes.
Yeah.
It was
There was-
exhausting.
Gotta get your life together.
Trust me, I look at myself every day in the mirror. I'm like, man, come on. Come on,
Get it together.
Get it together.
The first one you didn't really miss much. The second one I feel like it was like a beautiful night, and then beautiful evening. But then when you were up, you took videos. Some of
Yeah.
I forget how scenic some of those vlogs are.
Oh yeah,
Dude, it's
dude.
like,
when we were going through St. Louis, that was so beautiful.
dude, that
was nice.
So perfect.
Yeah.
Even the next day of travel afterwards, when we had that storm,
Oh yeah,
like that, even that right after the storm,
Yeah, it was nice.
so good. We've already talked about. Go check out the disc golf vlogs.
Yes.
They're good.
it's well worth the watch.
Well worth the watch.
Enjoyable.
I've watched them all. Actually,
Good.
yeah, the vlog ones I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the actual round videos.
No. Sadly, I don't have time for that.
Oh, that's okay. I don't have time to edit them. I'm getting there. But yes, we are here. We are going to talk about chicken strips.
Chicken strips.
Wait. Before that, can we ask Isaac? Have you
Oh,
listened
yes.
to all the episodes?
Oh yes, I forgot about that. We mentioned in an earlier episode. We are trying to think. Has anyone listened to all of them? I've listened to all of them. Grant's
for you.
listened to most of them.
I'm pretty sure it's all of them. I'm not 100% sure.
Not 100% sure. Is like, is there anyone that has listened to every single episode?
I have not.
Oh.
I think I'm right around Grant, where I'm like, I think I've listened to most of them. I can think of like one or two that I've not
Yeah.
listened to.
Oh,
Like, I can't say with confidence I've listened to all of them.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
There's someone I just thought of. One of our younger fans, Anna Christensen.
Oh.
Oh,
There's a chance that she's listened to most of them.
all of them? Yeah.
Nice.
I would say I probably have listened to like 90%.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you're
something
same.
like that.
Yeah.
you're up there in the tier with Grant and Isaiah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so. So
I don't think I'm in the same tier as them.
You're-
I feel
you're a
like
little
I'm
bit
like
lower than us.
slightly
Slightly
lower.
I'll be S tier,
Yeah.
as the kids say, and then we'll have Grant and Isaac A tier, and then
go.
B tier.
Yeah, like a B plus.
Yeah, B plus
go.
tier.
I'm close.
You're on the top end of the
I'm
B
the
tier,
top end
or
of the-
you
You're
can
real
be on
close
the
to A.
or
Or
the,
on the bottom end of the A
I think
tier.
bottom end
I
of
think
A
that's
tier.
more
I
accurate.
think
Yeah.
that's better
Because I'm
Yeah.
pretty close to all of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we do curved grades. Grades here.
We're too kind here.
we're not cutthroat anymore.
You can graduate. You can graduate. We'll give you the A.
Yeah. I'll take it. I mean, being a student, I'm not going to be cutthroat.
I'll take curved
Yeah,
grades.
Yeah, I'll take curved grades any day.
Oh man, I just got some of my final grades finally for some of
Oh,
my finals.
I still haven't gotten some of mine.
Yeah, they're getting there. There were some I was like, you know what? I passed.
That's all that matters.
I saw
honestly,
one
at
of
this
them
point.
on there.
On the Greek, yeah, the Greek one. I am absolutely thrilled with that.
Not bad.
Oh, that's the note that was.
Yeah, it said not bad.
Actually, not bad.
Hilarious. Hey, for everyone,
I was laughing over it.
I got a C, and I am absolutely ecstatic
Excellent.
about getting a C on a
Not bad.
on a final
I don't know if I should take that as a positive or negative.
Yeah.
I was like, I could have done better,
It
but
had, whoa.
Oh, a glitch in the matrix.
What just happened?
sky is falling.
The sky is falling. Yeah. So today's
The fact that
fris-
it's named Glitch just
Yeah.
fits that
Oh.
perfectly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So fun story about.
It's a little eerie.
So we have the
Why
Christmas
is it-
frisbee up
Wait, what is
because
happening?
it's going
why is
crazy because of the probably the fan too.
Wait.
Oh,
But let me
looks weird.
let me explain too. So the frisbee is up because of Isaac being on the Christmas special.
yeah.
Classic, got to have that
Special.
on there. And the disc is up there just because. But the glitch is a
That
fun.
just fits perfectly.
It's a fun disc because it is the same dimensions as a frisbee, just shrunken down to a disc.
oh, interesting.
And they proportionally shrunk the weight too. So the
Interesting.
weight of it is like 150 grams or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
So then-
lighter than most discs.
Exactly. So it's the same dimensions, just filtered down to a disc. So it flies like a frisbee.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's enough of that.
yeah.
Let's get into the chicken strips because last episode, I believe we were going to
We
talk
were
about
about
it,
to.
You were going to talk about chicken strips?
but then
Then we got interrupted.
we had
By,
a
like,
crazy,
Utter chaos.
crazy situation. The most people that we've had on the podcast, most people that have ever been on that futon, without question.
But I'll count Isaac in that one too, because you
Yeah.
probably could hear his voice in
Yeah,
the
he-
You
background.
probably could.
Yeah, he came in. It was funny because I texted Isaac before. I was like, "Oh, we'll be recording, but just come on in."
Yeah.
And I
You
was
said
like,
that,
"Oh,
and I had no idea what to
oh
expect.
well."
It's like,
When I
Dude,
texted
we didn't
expecting-
expect that either.
Yeah. When I texted
I'm like,
you,
what
I was
in
like,
the
"Oh,
world?"
it'll just be us three." Nope. There's a lot more. So technically,
it's got to be a record for the most guys.
That'd be
on.
7 people.
That's wild.
A lot.
That's a lot of people for a podcast.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for that one you'll have to watch because I was like moving the mic so
Trying to-
Zach could
Yeah.
Zach could talk, Matt could talk.
Yeah. So
and then-
apologies
yeah.
if the audio isn't the greatest for that,
yeah.
but we
It's
work
pretty
with what-
funny.
That one I might, if I have time, I
Maybe
might
more sound engineering.
yeah, I might take some sound from like the phone or the
sure.
Yeah, there you
GoPro,
go.
make it more. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah. Sound stuff.
Editing
Yeah.
master over there.
All these years of editing podcasts are finally paying off.
It's crazy that you can say all these years.
Yeah,
That
The fact
is
that this
actually
has been going
nuts.
on for multiple years is crazy to me.
Oh,
That's so
that's
wild.
wild.
could you imagine if
actually
we
nuts.
actually had consistently uploaded once a week?
We'd be
We'd be
You'd
probably
be like
200
200,
episodes.
yeah.
At
Wait,
least, I'd
Brett,
say.
At
do
least
you know?
200.
Do you know the date?
April 1st was the very
okay.
first episode.
2021?
2022.
Yeah.
22.
That's wild.
And there was actually a point we uploaded 2 times a week.
Yeah.
That
You
was-
could be at like
that was
300,
intense.
400 episodes.
Yeah, we were pretty
Yeah,
ambitious.
can you imagine if you did 2 a week for 3 years?
Yeah, we were
That is a
ambitious. It was pretty fun.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think 1 week is a nice
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
nice
The
compromise.
2 week got really tough.
Well, you were actually doing school. I was just working and being a DA. So
Yeah.
Poor you.
Poor me.
wait, I don't know if I was a DA actually. I think I was
No, I think you
You
were.
were, I think you were just working.
when I started. I was a DA, but then when we were doing we were doing a lot during that
Because
point.
when I was a student, you were my DA.
Yeah, but then the next year you were a DA, and then
Yeah.
I was moved back into Matt and Damien and worked full time.
Yeah.
So because I remember I'd plan the episode, I would work, go to cross country practice, drive back,
That's
buy
crazy.
bubblers at the gas station,
my word.
and then record.
That's crazy.
Fun times.
That's crazy.
But finally, back to chicken strips because I am the
Yeah.
chicken strip master. And even though this episode,
Chicken strip master.
even though this
That's a
episode,
wild title.
that reminded me of a video that I'm not going to quote right now.
Oh no.
We can all, I
Yeah.
think we all know.
Yeah. So even though this episode comes out July 11th, I hope by this point
chaos.
that Yeah.
It's the day before my
We're
birthday.
so far. Oh,
Yeah.
Happy
let's
birthday.
go.
Happy
Thanks.
early
Hey,
birthday.
happy early slash late birthday.
I'll be 12.
Nice.
Oh, you finally made it to tween.
I'll be 25.
for you.
Sounds weird. I feel old.
25.
I'm gonna be 25.
That's
That's
crazy.
actually not that old.
No, it's not that bad. That's okay.
Yeah, imagine being 25.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Sam,
Yeah.
24, so-
Yeah.
Jeff's
Imagine,
older than you.
imagine
My
being
birthday's
25.
Imagine turning 26.
Yeah, you are older.
this
Than
year.
me. I'm the youngest one on the podcast.
Same month.
Bro.
Wait, Grant, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Yeah.
Me and Brett are both 25.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm
You're
the youngest
youngest.
one.
Oh, actually? The tallest one, but the youngest
Crazy.
one.
Tallest and
goodness.
youngest.
Wow.
He's the baby of the podcast.
Yeah. Anyways, back to chicken
Back to
strips.
this
Get the
episode
chicken strips.
comes out July 11th. And folks, by the time this, well, we're
Brett's the
recording
most
this.
distractible person I've ever met.
No, it's last
I
time I was on, me and you wouldn't let him get to the line. Yes.
That was hilarious. That was, by the end of it, I was like, it's just funny at this point to not even get to
because me and you'd be both trying to figure out something else to say, and then Brett would be like, in Alabama, because you were doing like laughable laws. Oh, he tried to get in.
that's good.
It's so funny.
And now we're doing it like unintentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
unintentionally,
trying.
totally. Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
What should we talk about?
So something new that came out, McDonald's came out with chicken strips.
McCrispies.
Yeah, McCrispies.
Okay, I might be the
Crispy
only
strips.
one. I might be the only
know
one
that.
that didn't think about this, but I completely thought McDonald's had chicken strips for like.
I think I did.
Okay,
too.
wait.
Well, I never knew they didn't.
They came,
Like 7 or 8 years ago, they had bone in.
oh,
No
what?
way.
Wait, yeah.
I would not.
They
I
had
don't-
mighty
McDonald's
wings.
brother.
I don't remember
Yes,
that.
I think
I'll look it up. They were bad.
I do remember.
believe that.
They did have chicken strips our first year Bible school.
Oh wait. Yeah, maybe you're right,
McDonald's?
actually.
yeah, McDonald's did, but then they got
Okay,
rid of
I'm
them.
not crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I thought
had them
I was
before.
like, I could have swore they always had chicken
Yeah,
strips.
they had them before, and this is before I talked. I mean, I still ate a lot of chicken strips,
Dude,
but
mighty wings.
no way.
that's crazy.
They had bone in.
That
Do you remember that?
Crazy.
I don't.
That was
There's
probably like
no way
10
that
years
was
ago.
good.
Mighty wings.
They were
There's
bad.
no way
they were
that was
very
good.
bad.
They don't
Yeah.
look very good.
And speaking of
Bear
Yeah,
Grylls.
Start over. Bear Grylls.
Yeah, introduced in 2013.
speaking of Bear Grylls, I robbed this
We're going-
McDonald's. Wait, no.
what? Bear Grylls does not do that.
I was gonna say we're gonna go survive at a
I
McDonald's.
found a
but-
random McDonald's. Anyways, speaking of things being bad, folks, I tried the McDonald's chicken strips. They're without question the worst fast food chicken strips I've ever
Oh
had.
wow, hot take.
And it's not close.
That's wild.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
Did you try it with the McCrispy sauce?
No.
McCrispy sauce.
They came out with their own sauce.
What-
I
what's-
haven't tried any of this.
What?
I don't know if
know.
that.
Like what's it?
Barbecue or
compared
honey
to?
mustard.
It looks like a buffalo
Yeah.
from the look of it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I
But
just.
I still kind of want to try it.
Yeah.
I kinda wanna
would
try it.
I would still.
I would try it.
I would
McDonald's
still.
one?
I think we have to try it after
Yeah.
this.
You can. Well, we'll probably make a McDonald's. But you can try it.
Isaac, you wanna
I'm
come?
just. Don't let my. Don't let
You
my
check with your
rating.
wife.
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah.
Don't let my rating defer you away from trying it.
Okay.
But here's my opinion about it.
Okay.
First of all, the shape of them, it's
Oh,
weird.
is it eerie?
They're,
I don't like that.
What do they look like?
they're
Are they
okay.
So bigger
think,
version of the McNugget.
think about how a fish stick is. Like they're not. It's a very straight.
That's unnerving.
bad.
I
It's
don't
just like
like
it's
that.
not natural. That's all I'm gonna say.
That doesn't happen in the wild.
And then the meat consistency is not good in my opinion.
Define the consistency.
Tastes like tofu.
I feel like, when you chicken nuggets at McDonald's, they're
Yeah.
McNuggies are kind of gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
They're
you really
not-
think about it,
they're
they're
not
not
great.
good.
they're not great. The breading saves it.
Yeah.
honestly.
They're good with honey mustard.
So think about a thicker chicken nugget.
Is it the same consistency as the nug?
I don't think it's
That's
quite the
really
same, but it's
unfortunate.
not.
That's gross.
It's
There's
not
no
good.
like chicken texture.
Because-
there's no chicken texture. It is.
That's
It's-
so weird.
It doesn't bite into as easily as you would hope, like a chicken
Ooh.
strip.
That's bad.
It's just
I-
the consistency is not good.
Because the only reason nugs are bearable because they're so small.
Yeah, they're so
but
small.
It,
You can pound those
enlarged
things.
that consistently does not sound
No,
pleasant.
it's not good. And then the breading, I don't like the breading either. Either.
It's not the same breading as a McNugget.
I don't think so. They're trying to do something and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't
Interesting.
work.
Do you think they're frozen?
I don't know.
Definitely are.
They
I mean,
definitely
they
are.
probably are.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
McDonald's.
There's nothing at McDonald's that's not frozen.
It's true.
Like
The
they're
buns.
it's
Oh, those are probably frozen.
Probably, yeah. Their lettuce.
yeah.
Nope, frozen.
At least it's
That
not
lettuce
Burger
is
King
bad.
foot lettuce.
Burger King
we're not
foot lettuce. The only thing worse than your Okay, wait. Okay, sidebar. I just had Burger King yesterday for the first time in like 6 months.
Yucky.
Kind of hit.
No way.
Kind of hit.
What'd you get? Chicken fries?
I got a. Okay, you know the Baconator at Wendy's?
Yeah.
Just imagine that like 2 times.
It was no
Huge. It was called the Bacon King. It's exactly that. It was not a.
Wait,
It was not a
is
bacon-
Burger King Whopper?
Yes.
Okay.
Whopper.
Whopper.
Sorry, I should not.
Junior.
Double Whopper.
Wow.
Okay, this is kind of off
BK.
topic, but have you guys tried the new Taco Bell nuggets? Chicken
No.
nuggets?
Oh, I saw a commercial.
Not
for those,
bad.
Really?
I mean, obviously
intrigued to try them.
it's Taco Bell,
Yeah.
so like
Yeah.
it's not like an impressive like nugget, but I went in with very like this is
Low.
gonna be awful, and I was
Really?
like,
though. Pleasantly surprised.
it's
Oh.
pretty good, and they got good sauce options.
Really?
so
What were the
yeah,
sauce options?
I don't know.
Ranch.
Oh.
You'd have to look, or I'd have to look.
I
again.
can't imagine because
Taco
it's
sauce.
technically like
It's
a.
got like good sauce.
It's like a American Mexican restaurant, but it's not a Mexican.
Not known for
restaurant.
No.
not
But
known for
like
chicken
they're
nuggets.
going
chicken nuggets?
nugs?
Yeah.
I'm
I was
interested what kind of
skeptical.
sauce they
I was
would do.
skeptical,
Feel
but I
Taco
had
Bell.
to try,
Okay,
and I was not disappointed. I thought it was pretty good.
I'll have to try them.
do you guys remember the volcano tacos?
No,
I don't.
It came out the same time as the Doritos Locos tacos.
Oh yeah.
Really?
You've had those?
Oh yeah.
Okay, the
Oh,
volcano
those are still
tacos
there.
had like a volcano sauce on them. Imagine dipping the nug in that. Oh, okay.
What's a volcano
Let's
sauce?
just listen to Brett think that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That was perfectly timed. That was volcano sauce.
That was awesome.
That was perfectly timed.
It was very like I was listening to Grant, and then I heard the slurp, and I was like, "Oh, he's drinking."
I may not be great timing with the buttons, but apparently I drink my bubbler at the great time.
Oh, come on.
That is not the one.
Wrong one.
I don't know the buttons. It's a red one, isn't it?
What's the red one?
Well, they're different
Beep.
oh,
slides.
yeah. It is this one.
Oh,
It's
it's this
orange. Orange.
Sorry.
That's crazy. If I put this down, it still bleeps through it.
Grant, say something.
All right.
My bad. I have to mess with it every time I'm on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously. It's a tradition.
So you think Taco Bell chicken nuggets, are they better? Do you remember when Burger King had 10 nuggets for $1?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Are-
We talked about this last
we
time
did.
I was on.
We did. So
We just talked about this 2 episodes ago.
it's iconic, man. In today's economy.
Brent and I pounded those things.
Yeah.
Oh, my
so
I mean,
God.
I'm sure everybody
10 for
did,
one?
but-
Oh,
I,
yeah.
had, I had
I
40
ate a lot
one
of
time.
those.
Oh yeah.
40.
We had 30 each that one time.
I think did
That's
we have
wild.
I think we also had 40 and
Oh,
then
maybe
a
it
slice
was
of
40 nuggets for $4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't
That's
that
not
crazy?
bad.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
That's
no
not
matter
bad.
how
Filled
bad the
me up.
nuggets
That's a
are,
good deal.
it's-
I
yeah.
mean,
Filled me
they,
up.
they weren't like amazing nuggets,
No.
but I mean,
Hey,
40
they
for
fill you up.
$4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
hard to
here
beat.
for that.
So
Yeah.
are Taco Bell nuggets better than those
Oh
nuggets?
yeah,
Oh,
in my
interesting.
opinion. I mean, they like the breading was in my opinion, and
'Kay.
it could be different for each Taco Bell. Like mine was just the one in Fargo had it, and but like the breading was not horrible. The sauce choices I thought was amazing, like a good plus.
Okay.
Like I got like 3 different sauces, and they were all good. So, it had like an actual like chicken texture to it, which was I was pleasantly
nice.
surprised because I was expecting like McDonald's where it's
Yeah.
just like kind of like slop thrown in there.
Chicken mush.
Yeah.
Chicken mush, but it
Chicken
had
mush.
like texture. to it.
Chicken mush.
The McMush.
Make mush.
I hate
That's
that.
their chicken smoothie. Gross.
Chicken mush.
Okay, but actually, some of the best fast food nugs. I think. Okay, wait. Let me preface this. Chick-fil-A. I think they're just slightly above. They're just
Well, yeah.
they're over that. But Wendy's.
Oh,
I don't mind
Wendy's nugs are actually quite
They're
nice.
solid.
That's fair.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been to Wendy's in probably like 3 years or so.
Dude.
Do you remember when
I
we
haven't
used
been
to
in a
go to
long time.
Wendy's actually quite a bit?
Yeah, because they had that 4 for 4 deal.
Yeah. The
Oh,
Biggie
dude,
Bag.
the
was
4
good.
for 4.
Dude, the Biggie Bag deal and
Oh,
some
yeah,
of those
Biggie
deals.
Bag deal.
They had
That
good
brings me
deals, and so
back.
Brett and I used to go there pretty often.
Yeah.
They still
Yes.
have those.
It's probably more
I- I never-
expensive.
It's probably like $12.
They got like new frosty flavors.
Oh,
for
that's
20.
I
right.
just saw a commercial for that.
That's right.
I was like, oh, that looks kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That was awkward silence.
That's awesome. Yeah.
We don't have
I was
time.
thinking of other. Oh, Grant and I were talking about this before the podcast. I have recently been going back to KFC.
Oh, yeah.
KFC,
Dude.
good. Good.
I haven't been to
Their
KFC in
chicken
like
sandwiches,
10 years.
phenomenal.
Okay,
I
right.
like it.
Damien loves KFC
Yeah.
too, and I understand it.
Yeah.
You
I
ready
just
for this hot take?
oh.
I think I like their spicy sandwich better than Chick-fil-A.
Ooh.
Controversy.
That's a bold statement.
Because it's actually crispy.
Yep.
It's actually spicy. Yeah. There you go.
Interesting.
Okay, here's
The bun
my
is
I mean,
nice.
that's fair. The Chick-fil-A spicy sandwich, is it?
It's not really spicy.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like every time I get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, it's soggy.
Yeah. And it's carried by
the
the
bun
sauce.
is kind of
Oh,
the
because
bun is
like, I
kinda
think the
soggy.
pickles make it soggy.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
and then it's
true.
in that like bag.
The
thingy.
tin. The,
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
foil.
it
That doesn't help. Yeah.
Yeah. Depends on the sandwich you
Just
get.
ask
but
for
yeah.
it, not the bag next time.
Hand
just
me
have
the
a-
raw
They
sandwich.
just have a naked sandwich.
Give me the frozen chicken.
Whoa!
Oh, great heavens.
Oh, great
heavens.
heavens.
okay.
That would
Yeah, I love KFC.
KFC is
I
good.
have not had KFC in a hot minute.
They
It's been a
have
while.
a family meal right now. It's like the chicken and waffles family meal, and I tanked.
Oh, is that like the
I
big
tanked-
bucket thing?
No.
They used to have like a big bucket.
Oh, that's
Oh,
like
yeah,
what-
yeah.
just
Like-
the 10.
I
like,
think you can still buy that.
Yeah,
for
you
like
can
12
still
bucks.
get that.
20
yeah,
bucks, yeah.
yeah, the 20 piece or yeah.
Yeah, but they have
Eat
this.
one of those
They have
by
this
myself.
box. It's got like 3 waffles, like 5 or something chicken strips, some nuggies, and then
crazy.
fries. I downed
That
one of those
sounds nice.
things last night.
does-
So
That actually sounds nice.
reasons why I'm talking about it
Is
because
that,
it's good.
is that a family meal?
Yeah, it's a
You
family
ate it
meal.
yourself?
Family of me.
Don't judge me.
Family of
I'm a
one.
growing boy.
Yeah. You're the youngest here.
Yeah, I am a boy.
Yeah, eat up.
Eat up, come on.
It was good.
You got to get taller. We're
I'm trying to gain weight.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting at the same weight I was 5 months ago when I started.
Eat 2 of them. Eat 2 of the family meals
I
next time.
mean, I don't think I could do that. I mean, it was already a lot of food. I didn't finish all the fries, but yeah,
Obesity.
it was good.
Obesity for the win.
obesity for the win. That'd be a hilarious title.
Obesity.
We do not condone it.
No.
We do
Obesity
not.
for the win and McMush.
I think Mick Mush. should be the
Mick
title.
Mush.
Everyone's gonna see it and just.
I think we're gonna skip that one.
Don't be eating food while listening to this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not.
I mean, honestly, yeah, no, probably not.
Man, at some point I had one enough time, but I will have to redo my chicken tier list and go to KFC
Yeah.
and see
KFC's.
KFC,
Taco
Bell,
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Wendy's. Or maybe you've tried Wendy's
Yeah.
before on your tier list.
He's never been to Wendy's in his life.
That's what I figured.
What?
He's too
We
sheltered.
just said we went.
Sheltered.
We just said we went
He's
to
never
Wendy's.
actually
Okay,
been
I made it brighter
outside.
sheltered.
That's actually never been anywhere but the podcast.
He lives in
Well,
here.
He lives.
Wait,
he
He's
does
never
live
experienced
here.
the sun.
He doesn't
Was
leave.
it before we
He's a
started
hermit
this
crab.
episode that I said that there's two of me. I can be at 2 places at once.
Yes.
That was like 3 hours ago.
no, that was literally the beginning of this episode.
Man, time is melding together right now.
Just wait till like episodes.
Oh, great
7
heavens.
tonight.
Oh my goodness!
What? It
the
keeps
world?
rolling.
What
The
episode
glitch.
is this?
The glitch.
Dude, time is melding.
This is 97. Episode 97.
Nice.
Oh, I thought you were saying this minute 97.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no.
In the
97 minutes
world.
in. No, could you imagine?
that would be wild.
Okay, but-
That'd be a long
That'd be
Chicken
a
podcast.
long
strips?
one.
Canes.
Canes are good.
I rest my case.
They're solid.
I rest my canes.
I think the sauce does a lot for it. To
That
be
was
honest.
nice.
You like that one?
That was nice.
That's coming from a real dad.
We need to appreciate
Dad
that one.
approved right there.
It is dad approved.
Go.
Oh yeah, we got
yeah.
data.
A real
Yeah,
dad.
father.
A real father.
Dude.
Father Ike.
Father Ike.
Father Ike.
Father Ike.
bow to me.
Oh, sacrilege.
Let's start a monastery with Father Ike. Just the podcast.
Facts.
We come before Father Ike.
Is that hair I see?
I was so confused. They're like, now I get it.
Gotta have Everett on.
Yes. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Can we imagine if we had a baby on?
It would be an experience. You wouldn't really say anything.
You'd be like, what is happening?
You'd be like,
You probably,
nah. And
well,
How
I,
old
all
is he?
done.
I feel like
It's
Everett,
like 15 months.
Oh,
he
solid.
might
16.
try to eat the mic.
Yeah.
But he also might,
It
he
does
just,
look kinda tasty.
You probably would see this foam and be like, that
yeah.
looks delicious.
And I think also,
I mean, I think that every time.
yeah. You just look out.
I also think he
like a
might
giant
try to swing
marshmallow.
this around too. And like, wow. Use
Right.
it as a
It's like
weapon.
he could hear the the noises.
Yeah.
If you put like headphones on.
yeah.
He would
Oh.
like that.
Yeah.
He
He'd
would, yeah.
give him, yeah. Some
Or like if
ASMR.
you play the different sound effects,
Oh.
he would love that.
Like this one.
Oh yeah. He would go bonkers over that.
You know which one he would love?
It's gonna be a thing. He plays it in every single one.
He's gonna shoehorn it
be on-
however he can.
It's gonna be in
it's
every
the new
single
bit.
one of them.
It's the
Daddy,
new
I need
bit.
that sound.
Well, we've been joking that every new guest we have on is like, all right, what do you think the sound is?
No, not how I wanted to earn my fame.
That's the new running bit.
That's my legacy.
Yeah. It's still hilarious though, because they're like, what in the world is
Yeah,
this?
like,
Because
don't
it's
know
always a
how I
new
made that.
answer.
Yeah,
It's like
it's different every time.
It's like, is that a horse or a cat or I don't even know. Is a baby screaming?
Nate said you screaming.
Me screaming?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
He
I
said
didn't
Grant
realize that.
screaming.
Oh.
oh,
Let's go.
So he was close.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
What did Max had a good answer? I know we keep going back.
What
to
did
that.
Max say? I was
I think he said a cat.
was the
Played
cat
it for
one?
Max too.
Yeah.
Is that a cat?
Obvious. Is that a cat?
Oh, Max.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Bye.
So, anyways, now that we have Isaac on, we've talked about chicken strips, but let's talk about the specialty of.
Someone just
I
yell.
was just say,
Come in.
I don't
Here's
think
Come
they're-
in,
outside.
nerds.
I don't think
they're
they're there. I think they just are back there doing
There's
something.
some over there.
Oh, they're playing Ninja.
Oh, right
guys.
outside.
Weirdos.
Right outside the window.
They'll be in frame now.
So funny.
They'll be in frame
Oh,
for a
yeah,
little
you
bit on my
probably see
camera.
that.
Ninja.
But anyways, let's talk about the Christmas special and how that came about. While we're reminiscing, getting to episode 100.
Some good times.
Quite good time. So,
Quite good times.
fun fact about that. That was, I believe, the first episode we recorded with video.
Oh
What?
yeah, the first Christmas
first
special.
one.
Yeah.
And I know we've talked about this before, but it happened. I know the day it happened on because the Vikings were playing the Colts.
Yes.
And there was some sort of tournament going on at FLBC. So I worked there a little bit, and then Isaiah and I had to go film. So we came back down and we filmed the Christmas special with
Yeah.
Grant. And when we left the SLC, the Vikings were losing 33-0
At half.
at halftime.
crazy.
And I was like, oh man, whatever.
We're done,
And
so.
then the Christmas special. Let me see if I can find the original script because it was an amazing time.
Because you guys found out like towards the
At
end of
the-
the episode,
yeah, at
right?
It's in the after show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I looked it up afterwards.
Yeah.
Because someone had mentioned that like they were coming back or something.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
I'll find it.
That was a fun game to watch.
Yeah, it was crazy. Come on, where are you?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
because it ended like 39-33 or
It
36.
was like 36-33, I
36,
think.
yeah.
One like overtime.
Greg the leg.
Greg the leg.
Greg the leg. All right, I found it. So we did. What in the world is happening right now? Oh,
Didn't we do
sorry,
like
sorry.
3 top 5s?
What?
We did 3 top 5s.
We did. Okay, yeah. I'll just go off of
Oh, is that
memory.
when you figured out mommy kissing Santa Claus?
Oh,
Is that
that's
the
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That
Yes,
is-
it was.
That's right. It
Don't worry, I
was.
was right there with you.
Are you
I
serious?
didn't know either.
That's awesome.
You found out, I was like, what? No
What?
way.
But that was the first moment I realized, like, wait,
Oh, yeah.
that's literally their dad.
Yeah. Phoebe and I were driving to my parents in the car.
Did
And
she know?
I almost had to pull over. I was like, hold on. I think, did I just hear that right?
Did Phoebe know?
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
like, what? Seriously, you didn't know? No, I didn't.
So I can't find it, but yeah, I know we talked about
Yep.
Christmas songs, and then we each gave our own top 5 for something.
Yeah, you did songs. Isaiah did treats. I did movies.
That's right.
That's
yeah.
good.
And then
Yeah.
the tradition started of prank calling people
my
and caroling
word,
them.
that was so funny.
It's so
We
good.
called my dad, didn't we?
That was one of the first
Oh my
ones.
word, that was so funny.
He didn't even know who it was.
Yeah. Isaiah gave me his number and I typed it in my phone.
That's right.
So funny.
And he answered it. Thankfully, because we have the same like area code
Yeah.
thing, so he's probably like, "Oh, like I don't know who this is."
Obviously, it's Isaiah's friend.
Yeah.
Well, I asked him about it later, and he was like, yeah, I didn't know who that was. Honestly, it makes sense that it was you. And I was like, yeah, you were on the podcast, and he was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Big stuff.
I remember we had to leave a message for Peter, and it did his phone number, and you had to put like ho ho ho,
Yeah, I had to
Mary,
yeah.
because it said his number.
I
on
think
the
I
pod.
did that in post actually.
Oh, you did?
I don't
Yeah.
think I did
Oh.
it in person.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
he had
you
an
did.
answering machine where it said his number.
Oh no.
I do some clever editing. I'm like, well, I
good.
can't put that on there.
Could you imagine? It's fun for the whole world.
So
he
funny.
might have called back.
He
in
did.
the after show.
Yes, he did.
And then we caroled after that.
Nice.
So yeah, that episode was crazy because we finished it and then we went into the after show and we have to check the score.
Yeah.
And we found out that we won and it was insane. It was
nuts.
Yeah.
Kirko jeans.
Kirk O'Chains.
and then we did some Christmas karaoke in the after show, which was pretty legendary.
Don't fully remember that.
Oh, we tried to sing "Mommy
2 years
Kissing
ago.
Santa
Maybe
Claus,"
3 years ago.
yeah.
Man,
and then we did.
Oh, that's right. Because
we did.
When we
Baby,
did
it's
the-
cold outside too.
when we did the caroling,
That
they
was
were like,
rough.
"Oh, that sounded pretty good, actually."
yeah, and toward the
Sing
end of the
more.
song, yeah.
Oh, we butchered the first
was
half
rough
of it, but
towards the
then,
beginning.
But then the end, we really pulled it in
nailed
that
it.
last chord.
Yeah.
yeah. But the beginning was awful.
It was not good.
So tough.
And I was still mixing around with audio and stuff, so the mix isn't the greatest.
Oh,
Because yeah, I don't know. I did some creative things first time using the having video and stuff going on.
Yeah.
But it was just the start of something special.
it really
And then
was.
the second Christmas special, we had me, Grant, and Isaac.
Yep.
Very similar.
Yep.
We did the Christmas song game.
That's right.
Where I said lyrics in
that
funny
was impossible.
You said it in-
voices.
All kinds of voices.
Man.
That was so difficult.
That was so difficult.
we were both like, I have no
We were
idea.
we were struggling.
Do you-
Like stairs.
Did you listen to any of those by chance?
Yeah, I did. I don't remember a ton from it, but I do remember like some of the like
Brett would use,
because
like, a
I thought I would
voice.
know it, and then you guys would guess something else, and then I'd be like, "Oh no way, that's that," and then I would be wrong too. Yeah, I'd be so off. and
We
I
were
was
way
like,
off.
"Oh,
That
never
was a
mind."
game. For some reason, I thought it'd be really easy. But then I listened back to it and I'm like, oh my goodness, like what was I on? Because I was going nuts with the voices.
Not enough bubbler.
Not enough
Oh
bubbler.
my goodness.
So we did that. We did
We might have gotten
caroling.
like 2 points from that.
Yeah, out of like 5 or 6.
Yeah. We did some caroling. It was just a grand time as always.
good. Yeah.
And we called Isaiah again.
It's fun.
That year I don't remember specifically what you were up to, but
I don't either. I don't. Yeah, I can hardly remember what I did earlier
Yesterday.
this week.
it's also to the point we've done so many episodes that I used to remember a lot of the
Yeah.
specifics
Yeah.
of a lot of episodes, but there's
Pretty
too
hard to
many.
remember.
There's too many.
Especially over
together.
a span of like 3 years.
I
Yeah,
always
that's
was
difficult.
amazed by how you could remember what happened in specific. Because, like, honestly, as soon as I'm done with the episode, I completely
just
forget
forget it.
what we
Honestly,
talk about.
yeah.
and then I'll listen back and I'll be like, oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yes,
we talked about chicken
that's when I
strips.
remember things, when I
Yeah.
listen through it again.
Yeah. So I mean, part of it I will attest to, like editing. When I used to edit, I would listen to the entire thing.
Oh my-
I don't know
wow.
why, but then I got to the
so
point.
much time.
Yeah, I got to the point where I was so confident, like I don't need to do that anymore.
sure.
I would
Yeah.
take notes during, and then I just cut the beginning,
Yeah.
cut the end, and I just have confidence with that now.
Yep.
I don't know why I did that. That was
That would
not
just
very
take up
smart.
So much time. Perfectionist.
So there's part of that, but it was early on enough that we had no repeat guests, so that that also made it easy.
That's right.
But it's to the point I cannot distinguish anymore the specific episodes.
Right.
It's crazy. And then we had this last year's Christmas special, which was just me and Grant, right?
I think
Grant
so.
and I?
This is you two.
Yes, I believe
Yeah.
so.
A little bit different time frame. We were trying to get the podcast rolling again, so But still a fun time as always.
I'm
Still
I'm
caroled.
completely blanking on what happened on.
Yeah, I
last year's
have
Christmas
like
special. I have no idea.
memory of it. I know I
know
know
I
I
listened
listened
to
to it, but I have like no memory
Yeah.
of what
Yeah.
happened.
I don't remember
And that's like,
either.
I feel like, am I alone where like I'll listen to it and then like 2 days later I completely forget what happened? in it?
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the joy of this podcast. You just-
Because I can re-listen to episodes and completely forget like what happened, and then when someone brings it up, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
that's what's so fun to re-listen to now.
It
Especially,
is.
oh, the really
early
early
ones?
Oh,
Oh
like
my
I need to
goodness.
re-listen to your first one because I cannot recall a lot from it.
I listened to it a couple weeks
should
ago.
listen
It's still pretty good. I kind of like it.
I bet that because that was episode 20 or was it 10?
It was 10, I believe.
I think it was 10.
because I just remember in the episode you guys are just like bantering really well, and I'm just like I barely said anything.
I don't.
And I was like really awkward, and I had never been on a podcast before.
That was table. That was table.
Yeah, literally.
Table and stands.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
that's right.
stands.
It did stand.
Yeah.
The IKEA table that we. I'll spoil this. We took that table from the men's store.
Yes, we did.
Oh,
We took a lot of furniture from the Menton Storm.
That's right.
We did not ask. I just was like, no one's using this table.
Yeah.
So yours
might
now.
as well
It
use it.
was sitting in the TV room, movie
Yep.
room,
It was just in the TV
Yeah.
room.
and nobody used it. It
Yeah.
always just had junk on it. That was
Yeah.
it.
Right.
So we
So-
just took it.
Those tables
And you
are
still have
weird.
shop in, was it Brennan K's?
Mark and Damaris.
Mark and Damaris. Okay.
was the first
Yeah.
one.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Second
that was
one was
Iconic because of the sunset through the window.
Oh yes.
I
Oh,
love
point the
that
mic.
one.
Point the mic.
Oh, point the mic. That was
The
Levi.
mic, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The original point the
The
mic.
original point the mic.
So funny.
And then we used that bit for a long time.
yes, I just used it like last episode.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
good.
That all the episodes are great, but having Levi on that early was
so funny.
iconic.
You know which one I just listened to last week and I like completely forgot about it? Brennan's first episode, the tanning chamber.
Oh.
That's such a funny one.
Yes.
Like I remember it being good, but I was like actually laughing like hard.
Oh my.
That's when we read that AI Batman.
the
Batman
AI
script.
Batman.
Oh
Yeah.
my word, that's
Wow.
right.
wow.
Wow.
And that one, I
Bring
was
that back.
I
That's
was
a good
actually
one.
annoyed because we recorded it and I had that episode scheduled, and then that AI Batman script became popular and people started saying it, and I was like, I was ahead of the curve on this.
No way.
Now it's gonna look like I just copied off of it.
Yeah.
but I found it before everyone else.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it is what it is.
so
It's still
frustrating.
fun.
It was really, that's one of my favorite parts
It's
of the episode.
so good.
Listen to that one again.
That one I listen back, and sometimes I'm like, I actually had a decent impression for once.
Yeah. Your
Some of the
Joker
voices-
was kind of spot on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll hear a voice and I can
You
just
could just nail it.
mimic it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's part of my family though. We're sometimes just good at mimicking voices.
Yeah. Say Kyle's the same way.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard him
Kyle
say
is
some voices.
really-
I'm
Oh.
like, that was pretty good.
I apologize to my summer teammates, me and Kyle, because we would just quote movies up the
Yeah.
wazoo and just like family stuff, banter back and forth.
Yeah.
They're probably like, "What are these guys talking
happening?"
about?"
Maggie and Damaris.
Damaris,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they just hadn't seen a bunch of the movies. Like we'd quote Megamind all the
Oh,
time.
classic.
The Lego movie.
Oh, yeah.
So
The
good.
name be Metalbeard, and I tell you be tale of woe.
I can hear Kyle doing that.
Yeah,
I've heard him
he's
do that
so
so
good at
many
that
times.
one. Really hard. Wiping ye bum with the hook is really
I
hard.
think I've heard Kyle say that too.
Yes. He would quote from that movie a decent amount.
Because one of the I-94 episodes, we just would say lines from movies
Oh my
actually
goodness.
with Kyle, and that was
So good.
so good.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
But man, we'll reminisce more about the podcast. We're gonna save more of it for episode 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a little sneak peek. We're just gonna go through and kind of give highlights, kind of go through the episode list some highlights. We don't have to like say like every single episode,
Yeah.
but I feel like right away, like we have to episode 1 Shelby
Yep.
start, like shout out to Shelby, and then what comes to mind is episode 2 with Levi Steele, and then we'll just go through and see which ones stick out to us.
Dang.
So
I feel like
Teaser.
I'm not going to be very
You're
good
gonna
at that.
start off.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll get you guys rolling.
I
with it.
never remember until someone
quickly
says
look through them
something.
quick.
I
Oh, yeah, I
should
remember that one.
probably
Yeah, yeah.
look back.
I'll
Study.
get, yeah, I'll get.
Study.
In between, I'm going to be...
It's like, why don't I remember this one?
My memory, I'll help you guys. And I used to write more descriptions too for episodes.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
do remember that.
Now I don't spend as much time with it because I realize like, well, most people don't look at that.
Nobody really
Yeah.
looks at the descriptions.
But I used to write
Shit
full on, like pretty good
Novels.
descriptions.
Really?
Yeah, they were legit like paragraph.
Oh wow.
Now it's just like a few sentences.
Yeah.
But
Isaiah,
I think that'll help.
someone must have used the forget me stick on you.
yeah,
Wait, quick, use the forget me stick. Oh, bam.
We're out of spray. That's good. The forget me stick. Oh, that's right.
Bam.
Where am I? I'm your space dad.
That's so good.
Are you my? What does he say? You my space dad? Yeah. I'm like your space dad. And I'm your space stepmom.
Oh my
Some work done recently.
That is such a weird
Dude,
movie.
that movie,
It's so good.
that movie is golden. It's
Oh man,
I haven't seen them in a while.
yeah, that's been a while.
that was the okay. Have you guys okay? Well, that was the first movie. Okay, I love movies, obviously, but that was the first movie I watched of this year. And there's just another movie. Basically, I mean, you probably have never heard of it. It's called Apocalypse Now. Have you heard of it? Okay,
I've never heard of
it's
that.
like a really intense war movie. So I watched that. I watched that New Year's Eve, and then at like midnight, I watched Megamind.
That's so different.
So random.
Man,
And then I went to bed at
Oppenheimer-
like 2.
Oppenheimer and Barbie over here.
Yeah, literally.
Seriously.
Exact, complete opposites.
That's wild.
So good.
So many movies I need to put on my movie list.
Yeah, I made a list for you.
You did,
I sent it to you.
I don't think so.
You made a
Oh,
list
maybe you
for him?
did. Yeah,
What?
you
made
might
a
have
list?
sent it.
What's
I
the
don't,
top
yeah.
5 on your list
to watch.
To watch. Yep.
I gotta look at it, to be honest. I want to rewatch a lot of movies, honestly.
Yeah.
Now that I have a little bit more time, but we'll see. I watched a show for the first time, like
Oh.
a random show just for fun.
yeah.
It's called The Anonymous.
The
Oh,
Anonymous.
I've not.
Never
was-
heard of
not
it.
heard
It was interesting. It's a first year of it. It was on Peacock.
Oh.
It's kind of reality TV where
Nice.
a bunch of random people meet up together and they have to like do challenges to raise the prize pot of money.
Oh.
And then they go into rooms and they're on an online chat with random handles.
What in the world?
And then they
What?
just talk and like kind of stir the pot. It's crazy.
Interesting.
It
And
sounds
then-
a lot like a Mr. Beast game.
Yeah,
It does.
It
And
does.
then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, they have to try to guess whose handle is each person. And whoever gets the most right is the anonymous, and they get to get rid of someone.
Oh wow.
No way.
Oh
And
wow.
at the end of the day, too, they the handles vote for people to be put on the chopping block.
Wow.
What?
So
in the world?
it was more intriguing than I thought, but it's still reality TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's-
just a lot of boring parts. I'm like, all right, come on, let's get on with it. I don't really care
Get on
about.
with the
these.
drama.
They had some very unique characters on there.
Interesting.
Sounds really interesting.
I might actually have to watch that.
Yeah, that sounds.
It's
yeah,
decent.
I'd
I
watch
I liked it because it was like a fresh concept.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like shows like that, once you watch a few episodes, you get attached
Right.
to it because then it's like, all right, I got to follow this storyline now and see where this guy gets. So it was interesting. I'm not a big show guy, but I just had it on when I was editing or doing other stuff. So
it. Nice.
Well, I have a ton of like days where I finish an event and I have nothing to do in the town, so I just watch like movies or TV shows.
Dude,
that's nice.
In the hotel room.
That's nice.
It's not that nice. It
kinda
sounds
nice.
nice. It's nice for a little
For a
bit,
little bit,
and then
yeah.
it gets really old because I've just been rewatching stuff now, and I'm running out of things
Have you
to.
seen Survivor?
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
It's good.
So good.
Season 48.
Dude, this
It's
season is really
fantastic.
good.
It's been a really good season. Have you seen it, Brett?
I've never seen Survivor.
You would like Survivor.
Brett,
It's good.
I think you would
I
actually
think you would
like
actually
it.
enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I think you would.
What is it? What is it on? Where can you watch it?
It's on Paramount.
Yeah, you can watch
It's
it on
main-
Paramount and Hulu.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say on
yeah.
Hulu.
I might have Hulu still. I'll check in with that.
Yeah, it's good.
It is good.
We'll see.
It's not
It's
bad.
one of my favorite game shows.
It's the best.
It's good.
It's awesome. Yeah. Check it out.
I'll check it out. Check it out. Actually, fun fact I think that's the title of the intro song.
Check it out.
I think it's
Is it?
called. I think it's called "Check It Out."
Oh.
Maybe
For this?
this one. Yeah.
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh wait. I think. Or it's.
Or maybe it's
I'll
called
look at it.
Here We Go.
I
Here
don't.
we go.
Yeah. I don't
Here
know.
we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of that lovely intro music, I think it is time that we're going to close it out.
Transition King.
Oh, it is 9:10.
9:10. This is one of the
You
longer.
guys still have a lot of.
How long
Yeah.
have we been recording?
Technically
What was
50
that
minutes,
Ooh,
but
my apologies.
oh no, that's fine.
How long
still got a lot to say.
recording?
That's fine. This is actually, I think this is the longer episode of the marathon so far, which is okay.
Let's go.
It was very fun. It went by fast.
I got the longer split.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good.
You got
You deserve
priority.
it.
Thank you.
Hey, you were the first one to be like, oh, I'll be able to come on tomorrow. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
shout out to Isaac.
You're welcome.
Well, without further ado, let's hop into it. As sad as it is. Well, thank you all for joining us on episode 97 of the Breaktime Banter. A huge thank you goes to our guest. Thank you, Isaac, for being on the show.
Awesome. It was great.
Thank you for all the memories and celebrating getting to 100 episodes with us when eventually we get there.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, sir.
and have fun listening to this on July 11th. It would be like, whoa, that was a long time ago. But anyways, check us out on Instagram to see exclusive content. Check us out on YouTube to view the podcast visually and on Spotify as well. And thank you all for joining us. Stay tuned for episode 100. We will see you next time. That's a wrap.
And that's a wrap. Bam, bam, bam.
What did he say?